Oh boy. This is live action.
That's right. So sometimes you need more time with students, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Shameless plug for SLICGolf. It's like more hourly rate.
More hours.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Sometimes, though, unless
a Powerline National here.
Powerline National and nice brown dormant hay.
I never would have guessed moving the ball position back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a math problem.
Math problem.
Math problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a big math problem.
I really want to be working on aim your pattern here. That's what we're really going to focus on. Because you've talked a lot about that. And you've said, good players aim their pattern better than bad players.
Yes, they should.
It's not just a skill thing, but they aim their pattern.
I would say really good players understand what their tendencies are on certain, I'll even go as far as say, like, on certain winds. Like, if it's a left to right wind, downwind, into the wind, right to left wind, there's winds that good players hate. There's, hole shapes that good players hate or like, and they're able to say, like, this is a green light special. I know that I have past experience on this pin with this wind. You like to think that wouldn't necessarily matter, and you just hit the shot that's needed.
I think we've all been over a tee shot where it just doesn't feel right.
100%.
It's just something just feels
the tee
off.
box doesn't look, the lines don't.
Do you advocate going and grabbing a club you're going to get in play when you have that feeling? Or do you press through the uncomfortableness?
I would say in certain circumstances you can, and maybe you like to take emotion out of the game and just play the numbers. There are times that you'll have to maybe make an emotional decision because your pattern is not where it usually is on that day.
I like that.
Yeah.
When you say aim your pattern, I'm thinking play for your usual miss. Okay. Is that a wrong way to think about it?
Saying that, what I'm describing is seeing 100 of my drivers out there, but some are probably going to be in the bunker. Some are probably going to be maybe a little bit on that right hill, but that's the pattern, right? That's how wide my pattern is.
Shot, your range of outcomes, if you aim down that channel and even you miss it a little bit,
every ball should be fine.
You're in play. Every ball should be fine. That's the goal with aim your pattern.
Every ball on my pattern is in play.
Should be in play.
Or it's playing your dispersion, because your good ones are in there too.
Yes.
You want to be like,
you want to hit good shots.
A good one.
Yeah.
But you're not going to hit a good shot all the time.
Yes. So you want to account for that dispersion.
100%.
And you need to know what that dispersion is.
Yes, and that's the left side of that bunker. If I pull hook one, it's going to be on the left edge of the fairway bunker and coming in hot, and that hill kicks it out of bounds. Okay. So I immediately say, okay, the left edge of that bunker is too straight. I need to go at least to the minivan to the right, at least there.
I see. Okay.
Now I'm like, okay, I might even go, like, see the black car by itself?
Yeah.
I'm going right between that minivan and that black car is where I'm looking. That's
pattern. Your channel.
But my driver usually is like more of a pull. On this hole is more of a pull hook.
Okay.
Let's say this fairway is really, really, really tight, and at 310 yards, it gets like 40 yards wide. Now I kind of have to go back, because at 40 yards wide, I don't have a 40 wide yard spread. It's like 60.
Yeah.
Let's say.
And everyone does. Everyone has a wider spread than they think.
Way wider spread than they think.
Yeah.
So that's where, like, using an app like 18 Birdies or whatever GPS app you want to use, you want to measure, like, okay, at my driver distance on this hole, it's I use like 60 yards or 65 yards wide as hazard and hazard. As long as it's that wide, I should hit driver.
Okay.
Because I should be able to keep it in there.
Okay.
If it's like 40, now I'm going to go back to like a
starting to pinch in a little bit.
If it's still 40, I go back.
Aiming my pattern with a pull would be going out toward the right.
Yep.
If you have a pull miss, you're still in play.
You're almost in the fairway at that point.
Even if you hit it dead straight, you're still fine.
Right. And if you block one, you're on another hole, but you're taking out of bounds. So you could show people too, like, hey, why don't you hit 23 woods and hit 20 drivers? You might not be much more accurate with your 3-wood. You think you are. You're really not.
Yeah.
You're just shorter, but your dispersion's still kind of the same.
Now, if you don't have an app, you could come out here on an evening when no one's out here and just hit 10 balls each. See what happens.
See what happens.
Get your range of outcomes.
You need to also know the dispersion of short and long. Like, if I flush my 8-iron, it goes maximum on a pull hook 178. On a little Healy thin one, it might go 168 or something
Okay.
like that, right?
Yep.
And so I need to know the long and the short of my pattern too.
All right, so we bump ball position back a little bit. Straightforward par 4 here.
Yep.
None of those ones that we hit on the range were high right.
No.
None of them. So I'm thinking that minivan and the minivan, that's what I'm looking at, out towards the right.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to aim my pattern here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but now this is when you say you're going to free up this is full rip.
Yes.
Because you've already calculated, I know my pattern, I know how wide that area is.
That's a good point.
I can hit this as hard as I can hit it because I know none of those balls are going to be out of play.
That's a good point.
Now you can freewheel it. This is when people are nervous because they don't know what shot's coming out. And as an amateur, let's say you're a 15 handicap.
People get nervous when they don't know what shot is coming out.
Yeah. But let's say you're a 15 handicap. Your dispersion might be 80 yards
ultra wide.
80. So you might hit one in the fence over there, right? So it's hard to aim. You're like, well, shoot, I might hook one in the house. I might hit one over there.
Well, that would be my question. For someone that doesn't really feel like they have a pattern,
you practice a lot and get a pattern. Understand why your ball is doing that.
Even if you're a 15 handicap.
Yeah.
Learn your pattern.
Yes. If you do if I've done playing lessons with people or you're just playing golf in general, guys will say, oh, well, you were aimed a little right. I'm like, yeah, because I also might hook one. I just didn't on that one.
Yep.
Right? And so they're like, why don't you aim left on the next one? And then his buddy, or he's going to say, oh, I'm going to aim left. And then he hits his pull, and now he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
You just keep your aim the same.
Yeah.
And you might hit a pull on the next ball, but keep the aim, the pattern the same, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Interesting.
Perfect. But if you aim that exact ball down the middle, that ball is maybe plugged in the lip.
Yes. It catches that bunker on the left.
On that shot.
On that one.
Yeah. And you still could hook one more than that, I suppose. But
interesting.
On your very nice draw, that could have been screwed had you aimed in the middle.
Unbelievable.
That's your aiming your pattern.
SLICGolf, Matt Lohmeyer.
Aim your pattern.
Boom! Headed to Bandon Dunes at the end of April.
That is true.
The PGA
Professional
Championship with a chance to play in the actual PGA Championship.
That is correct.
Yeah. Aim your pattern. It's good.
Yeah.
So whether you're a scratch golfer, 15 handicap, understand your pattern, dispersion.
And you have to know how wide it is. I think that's
how wide your dispersion is.
Yes.
From left to right.
Yes. And I think, I try to, I'll say politely humble people. If you hit the green from 150, that should be classified as a very good golf shot for a 10 handicap and above.
It's a big win.
That's a win. I think people think they need to hit it closer than they should. That's what golf is not about, hitting it close. It's just making your really bad shots a lot better.
And that's part of aiming your pattern.
Yes.
Making your really bad shots a lot better.
Better, yeah. And doing that, your good shots should get better also. But you're making sure your bad shots here aren't topped. Your bad shots aren't hit off the toe into these bushes. You're not hitting that dude's house over there.
Yeah.
They need to be in play. And I think that's where depends what your goal is in golf. If the goal is to shoot under 100, you need certain things. If your goal is to shoot under 90, you need certain things. If your goal is to shoot under 80, certain things. Under 70, certain things.
That's good.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of learning how to get good at golf.
Do your choices support your goals?
Yeah.
If your goal is whatever, well, you have to make choices to hit that goal.
Yes.
You have to do things to hit that goal.
So even when we coach, if you get kids that say want to play in college, those lessons might be slightly different than someone who's like the guy the other day. He was duck hooking his driver, but his driver face had the least amount of loft I've ever seen on a driver at P2, like the most shut face I've seen.
Okay.
And couldn't get the ball airborne.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend time working on his grip, and I'm trying to have the face just get oriented better in the swing. And he was able to hit it up in the air. That was a win for him.
Yeah.
He didn't ask to be a scratch golfer. He was like a 20 handicap.
Yeah.
And he could be really good, but he was 20 because he duck hooks every ball. So if we just get the ball in the air, he just gained 50 yards of carry because you've got to cater your teaching to what people want, not to what you think they can do, and the time they have. Like you 42 and
family,
dad,
job.
family, industrial.
I'm not beating balls every single day.
No.
Yeah.
So